Heat team stinks. You're telling me that Darius Garland was running his mouth. Tyler Herro claps back at him. Then you have Davion Mitchell claps back on him. Then you have Eric Spoelstra clap back on him. Bro, and you guys come out with no energy? Bro, you guys are... When was the last time the Miami Heat won a home game or even a playoff game at home? This Miami Heat team stinks. The offense is terrible. Our offense has been terrible for the past 3 years, and I don't see Eric Spoelstra doing anything about it. The front office is not putting offensive-minded coaches on the roster. Nothing. Andrew Wiggins, get that man out of here. I don't know if it's his hamstring or what, but, bro, that guy, he stinks. You're telling me that he can't get past Max Strus? You're telling me that he can't get past Ty Jerome? But let's get into what Davion Mitchell had to say about what Darius Garland when he was talking about Tyler Herro.
Talking to Tyler, and the big thing now is that Garland was saying after the game that the plan is to sort of pick on him.
Yeah.
When you hear something like that about talking about your teammate like that, what's sort of maybe the attitude that you're kind of going into Game 3?
I mean, it's like one of them things that it sounds good when you're up. You can say whatever you want to do when you're up, right? It's like that's called a front runner, right? Like talk when it's 0-0. He didn't say that when it's 0-0, right? Now you're 2-0. Now you're talking about we're gonna pick on Tyler. Okay, we're gonna see, right? I mean, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to do it every single time. But know that we're gonna pick on you too, right? We're gonna pick on every single body that we know that can't guard as well. That's the playoffs. You do that anyways. Like they're not gonna pick on me because I'm a strong defender, and they're gonna pick on Andrew Wiggins, and they're not gonna pick on Bam, right? Like of course you're gonna get the lesser defender, but he's also scoring 30 points, right? So it's like he gotta figure out ways to play a little, using more energy, obviously, and he will. We kind of talked about it, and he knows that I gotta play harder. It's gonna take a lot of effort. But he's ready. I mean, all the work he's put in, he's in here every single day. He's ready, and he'll be ready for it. And the talking trash thing, especially on social media, is kind of weird because like you do that on social media to get reactions.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, whatever, bro. We're gonna see.
So as you can see, Davion Mitchell was ready. He was ready for the smoke. He said that Tyler Herro was going to be ready. Tyler Herro, he only had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists. I just don't think it's enough from Tyler. Tyler, I thought you were going to come out here on ball. I mean, that's what we all expected you to do, especially after Darius Garland was running his mouth. Even Eric Spoelstra, I just think that he could have done a better coaching job. But then at the same time, this Miami Heat team stinks. Khalil Ware, he's obviously outmatched as a rookie. I think in Game 3, the only one who really came up to play was Bam Adebayo with 22 points. Davion Mitchell, he's always going to do his thing with 16 points, 5 and 5. And like I said, Andrew Wiggins, he stinks. Where is Andrew Wiggins? He can't get past Max Strus. He can't get past, Ty Jerome. Like, what is he really doing out there? No athleticism. He can't make a shot. He's not explosive. But let's get into what Eric Spoelstra had to say when Darius Garland was running his mouth too.
Coach, after Game 2, Garland was talking about how the game plan on offense is to pick on him. But could that be seen as an opportunity for Tyler to kind of show, again, the defensive maybe improvement with him?
Whatever. I think it was addressed yesterday. They won 2 games, so they're talking shit. It is what it is.
So obviously down 3-0, the season is over. It is what it is. This Miami Heat team went through a lot with the Jimmy Butler trade, up and down season, 10-game losing streak. Then we won 6 games in a row. Guys, it is what it is. These are the growing pains of a young team. I don't know how the Miami Heat are going to improve going forward, but I just need to see changes, bro. Something needs to change. This Miami Heat team sometimes can't crack 90 points. They can't stop anybody with the point of attack. I like Tyler and Bam, but obviously they're not a number 1 or a number 2 option. We're struggling to score. There's just a lot of problems on this roster. You have a lot of one-dimensional guys that can only do 1, maybe 2 things, and I just think it needs to change. We need an offensive refresher on this team. I don't know if it's an assistant coach, if it's personnel, or both, but something needs to change with this Miami Heat team going forward. Guys, we got to take this L to the chin, and let's see what this Miami Heat team can do in Game 4. Obviously, the series is over, but like, share, comment, subscribe as we continue to push to 6,000 subscribers.